'cause I am the queen.
Welcome back. I know it's been a very long time, but things happen. I'm not even gonna have a full explanation. We're just gonna get into the video. Starting something a little bit new. I'm calling it book rants. You can call it a review. I don't care what you call it. That's what I want to call it because that's just what I want to call it. Because it's really not a review in my sense. It's more of a rant and spoilers in case you do want to read the book or not. I don't care. I'm really just gonna be talking about the book, some of the things that happened, how I felt about it, some opinions on it. But it's kind of what it is. So let's get started. The first one is going to be one I read a few years ago. Okay, it was, I don't know, I stopped reading for a very long time, and then I started reading like random ones off of the bookshelf that I already had. But I decided to go to the bookstore to get something new and things like that. And what I got was You'll Be the Death of Me by McManus. I don't know why. I kind of just, honestly, don't ask me what drew me to it. It just did. This was actually the first book I got by her that actually prompted me to get a bunch more books by her. I have Nothing More to Tell. I have the One of Us is Lying series. I love her books, and this one was the first one I got, and I really liked it. It is about these three friends that skip school together, basically. Well, they were best friends before, and then they stopped being friends, and then they were all late to class. They see a kid skipping, and they all agreed to skip, so then they decided to follow him. And when they follow him to a building, and then find his dead body in the building. So, that was interesting. That was kind of off the bat, somebody was dead, which she kind of has that theme going for a lot of her books. Someone's gonna die. That's just how it is. Somebody's dying and something. But yeah, I did do a little refresher on this because it had been a few years since I read it. But basically, it's just involves, substances. Warning, it does involve substances, them selling things they shouldn't. And they're trying to figure out who killed this boy. It was I wouldn't say chaotic, but I couldn't figure out, I was really trying to figure out who killed this boy. I thought it was the art teacher. I genuinely thought when I found out, she was, kind of really deep involved in this ring and this scandal and all this and that, I thought she killed him. Apparently it's her fiance, from what we were told, but I'm not too convinced, to be honest with you, because it ended, I don't believe that he actually killed that boy. I think the art teacher had something more to do with it, and she was trying to play innocent, right? Because she's over here dating students, first of all. She already knows that the students were selling stuff. So did Mateo. He knew and didn't say anything. But she knew, and I just feel like there's more into it. I wish there was a second one, honestly. If you want to make a second one, I wouldn't diblodge, because at the end, no one really got in trouble. She didn't even get in trouble. She tried to have Ivy and Cal killed, and she didn't even get in trouble. And then now she's dating Mateo's dad. I'm sorry if this is all over the place, but that's why I'm calling it a rant, because I'm just going at it, honestly. I do love Ivy and Mateo together. I thought that was really cute. I thought it was what she did with the bowling alley. It was wrong. She should have said something, but she also was pretty young. She was a kid. She didn't think. But she could have, her nose is just. But yeah, you can be mad at her, but I mean, he forgave her eventually, but, you know, she learned her lesson. But still, this whole book was just, it did keep me interested. I'm not going to lie about that. It did keep me interested just because I couldn't figure out who did it and some stuff wasn't making sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things weren't making sense. Some people were involved with other things that really weren't making sense. And it was crazy. And frankly, they was blaming Ivy for it. They were like, oh, she killed him because she was jealous. She ain't fucking killed that boy. I'm sorry, my thoughts are just all over. It was just, I liked that I couldn't figure out it soon. And I still don't believe that who they say killed him actually killed him. I think something else was going on. I don't think that was the truth. Because it was just so much going on. And first, in Autumn, Mateo's cousin, I feel like there probably would have been a better way to do things. I just feel a lot of it was a lack of communication, in my opinion. A lot of the things that happened could have been avoided if it wasn't for the communication and not even lying, but being sneaky. Like, one of the things that broke up their friendship was Cal was jealous and upset because Ivy and Mateo were getting close. They liked each other. They wanted to be together. Cal didn't like that. Because he was like, oh, well, you guys, I didn't want our friendship to break up. You guys would leave me out. Ain't nobody say that. But at the same time, I mean, what were you expecting when they got together with somebody else? That happened. You make room for friends, but you tell them that. But I digress. They got together in the end. That's what I'm happy about. Freaking, you know what's funny is I freshened up, but there's some stuff I seem to be forgetting because that's just how my brain works. These two reporters or whatever were annoying. They was just saying stuff. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of One of Us is Lying. I've kind of noticed that theme. People kind of just reporting what they think they know and not what they actually know. But, you know, it's okay. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It was just a lot of secrets, a lot of mystery, trying to figure out who killed this boy, trying to clear their names, because as of now, Ivy was a suspect because there was like, oh, blonde girl was seen in the area, even though she went in, but she was passed out when they left because she passed out when she saw the body, which is crazy. Well, no, it's not, because that can happen. But I think it's a good book. I think if you're struggling, or not like struggling, but like you're trying to get back into reading, this is a young adult book, so it's not anything too super, you know, that you gotta think a lot or whatever. I don't know how to say it without sounding mean. It is a young adult book. It's a quick read, in my opinion. It's captivating. It's very, even though I kind of spoiled some stuff for you, but I warned you in the beginning I was going to spoil some stuff. But I think you still read it, because I've done that to myself for like books and TV shows. I'll look up stuff about what happened, because if something I don't want to happen, like if a couple breaks up, I don't want to keep doing it. But they get together. I didn't spoil myself for this. But this is what got me to get back into reading a few years ago, when I decided I kind of wanted to take another gander at it. But yeah, I think it was very interesting. I still want a sequel. It don't even got to be a full book, honestly. Like, just an ending. Because the thing is, it ended, the art teacher is dating Mateo's dad. She was the one selling the stuff, and then she tried to frame Ivy and Cal, tried to kill him, actually. And she was using these people, dating teenagers. Now she's dating her fiance got, I don't even remember what happened to him. She got too much. She's more involved in this than I feel like was captivated in the book. I feel like there's more to what she was doing and more involvement to what she was doing, what was happening, because she's engaged to his dad, and like he never even knew his dad was dating. I don't know, but I think it's because his dad was never around. But that's not the point. There should be a second, because it ended. What was that last line? It literally ended. Ivy wants to take her down because she didn't get in trouble for anything that she did. She got all scot-free, basically. And Ivy wants to take this woman down. And I think even if it's like a little novella or something like that, there should be a second one to kind of, what happened afterwards. Because I don't trust this at all. I don't trust what she doing. She got ulterior motives, okay? It's very clear she do. She's had it this entire book. She's trying to play all innocent. No, it's not. It's not happening. But, that's what I have to say. Maybe in future videos, this might be a little more organized. But, yeah, that's what I got to say. I think you should read it. You'll Be the Death of Me by McManus. Good book. I recommend it. I recommend in her other books too, honestly. One of Us is Lying series is pretty good. That's actually a pretty good series. But yes, you should read these. And, that's all I have to say. So, yeah, I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else next time.